Hello students, in the last video clip we discussed about how to start our final project, gathering the information which is 10K, right? So for example, this is Apple 10K Excel format showing, let's just start from balance sheet. You can just copy and paste these accounts on here, on the format, okay? And then you just copy and paste. All this, the balances also, you need to copy and paste along with this accounts as well. 2020, 2019, okay? So you exactly just copy and paste of this, okay? So we copied all this, the financial statement. The cash flow statement also, you found this cash flow statement on the Excel, then 10K. Or if you don't have the Excel format, and then that's fine, totally fine. You can just find, definitely you must have the PDF version. If you have PDF version of 10K, then financial statement, and then consolidate the balance sheet here, and then you can just also copy. You can just copy and paste it. But it's not working very well. You maybe just type down. You can also type down this number by just allocating like this, and then you can just type down all these numbers by manually. Doesn't matter, okay? As long as you put the right numbers, okay? Then I type down, as you can see that this number is exactly the same as this, because the PDF version and the Excel version provided by the company exactly has the same number, right? So it doesn't matter which way you use. But if you download the Excel file, and then it's much easier to copy and paste this information, okay? Also, you can just copy and paste income statement, consolidate the statement operations, and the cash flow statement. Cash flow statement is very easy. Again, you can just copy and paste. You don't have to develop this one, because you don't have to analyze vertical analysis and horizontal analysis for the cash flow statement. You can just copy and paste it from here, okay, from the 10K, okay? Stockholders' equity also, you can just copy all these numbers for the recent 2 years and paste in here. You might have some different format. Amazon providing the here the horizontal way, like we discussed in class. We have used this, right? The common stock is comprised of blah blah additional paid-in capital, treasury stock, and common stock, and then you may copy this 2019 or the 20, and then the total equity each year. And this consolidated statement of shareholders' equity is for Apple. This Apple has horizontal way. The vertical way. 2020, 2019 shareholders' equity, beginning balance, common stock, additional paid-in capital, blah blah blah. Retained earnings, exactly the same, right? Exactly the same as this information, but the different format. Anyway, doesn't matter which format you have. You can just copy and paste it here. You don't have to analyze it in Excel. You don't have to develop this financial statement in Excel, but you need to interpret it in Word file. So once you download and copy all this financial statement on the Excel file, then okay, the two part first. These two parts need to be developed with the vertical analysis and horizontal analysis. Okay, let's go one by one. As we discussed, we practiced a lot in class. Here, what is the base? What is the base in vertical analysis in the income statement? Yes, the total net sales. So we calculate, for example, like this. Oh, sorry. So the Apple has the product and sales, product and service sales. So the portion of this product sales out of total net sales is 80%. Okay, and then the service is 20%, definitely. And then it's definitely 100%. Got it? And then the cost of sales, product cost of sales out of base, the largest number in the income statement, 55%. Okay. I'm going to fix this total net sales as we discuss, as we practice in class, so that when I drag this to the down, and then it doesn't change, right? We fixed this C15 cell, which is the total net sales, fixed. So because it is base, when we measure this portion out of total sales, it's always fixed, right? So let me just remove this unnecessary part. Okay, guys. So it shows what is the total cost, each cost and expenses or income out of total sales, explaining the structure of the performance of the company. Okay, business activities. And then I just want to copy and paste here so that this Excel remembers. Now 2019 information. Okay. Then here the cost of sales, I also want to calculate out of total. So we want to fix this. Then let's drag it to down. And then each part has its own the percentage out of the total, which is the portion of total net sales. So we developed in this way. You guys got it? Okay. Then we can understand that the vertical analysis has been the accounts has been changed, like products between 2019 and 2020 has been the sales has been increased, right? And then this is 17 from the 70% to 20%. So we can analyze, for example, the company has focused on more to the products part in 2020 than the service, because the portion out of total net sales in service 2019 was only 70%. Oh, but it has been increased 20%. But when we compare between the product and services, oh, definitely the product portion has been increased, right? So we also want to analyze the horizontal analysis. Horizontal analysis between 2 years, okay, between 2 years. So, I already calculated here. So difference between 2020 and 21. So how much has been increased in the product? How much increased in total asset? How much increased in cost of product? How much increased in the operating expenses? It shows the increases, right? And then how do you calculate the horizontal the percentage? Right, this horizontal part divided by the base starting year, right? So we got 3.21% has been increased in the products. So let me just drag it down and then remove unnecessary part. So we found, the service part has been increased from 46 billion to 53. So okay, I misinterpreted in this part by analyzing horizontal analysis part. Oh, the company has increased a huge amount of this the sales, even over this product sales, right? So it has 16% has been increased for the services. So you can analyze the company's the business strategy of which product or services they have been more focused on by analyzing horizontal analysis, right? So you can also visit the 10K, where I strongly recommend you to read the notes and the measurement, discussion, and analysis. Measurement, discussion, and analysis, you already the analyzed, right? The summarized, where you can see that their performance in terms of the products and services like this, okay? And then you can see their strategies. You may refer to this the part in your the analysis part on Word file. Okay, gross margin, operating expenses, all this information you can find in the measurement, discussion, and analysis part, particularly on the income statement analysis. Okay. Okay, then let's move to the balance sheet side. Balance sheet also shows vertical analysis, horizontal analysis. I just want to remove this because I want to show you how to get it first. I haven't removed it yet. Just give me a second. Okay. The same way, now we want to find which account, it's not account, which basis should be the base of this vertical analysis on the balance sheet analysis. Total current asset? No, total asset, or the same value, same amount, which is the total liability and shareholders' equity. So you have to use this total asset. Okay, out of a total asset, how much percentage is the each account? That's the point. So I just use this total asset part. I want to fix this part, right? Fix this part like this. Or you also can use this. Anyway, we have the same value, right? Like this, like that way. So you can get 12%. You can use this total asset or total liability and equity, right? And then let me just drag it down. What's that? Oh, I have to fix this one first. And then when you just drag it down, what do you see? Okay, we found each part. Definitely total asset has 100%, right? Then let's drag to the down. Then we have definitely total liability and shareholders' equity is 100% out of itself. Then we see that each balance sheet account portion out of the base, which is total asset or total liability and equity. Okay, now we got it like this. And then we also can calculate the vertical part on each account by just dividing on each asset by the total asset or total liability and equity. Let's just fix this cell so that when I drag it to down the bottom, then you got it. Okay, so it's very easy part. Excel helps us to be very efficient in calculating, getting information. Okay, then horizontal analysis is the difference between 2 years. So 2020 minus 2019, and then let's drag to down. Okay, and then let's remove unnecessary part. Okay, got it. And then let's calculate how much percentage has been increased in each account and each category. So it has been decreased. The cashier has been decreased 48,000 to 38,000, right? So it has been decreased from starting year. Okay. So let's just drag to down once again. Then we got these numbers. We got this percentage. Okay, got it. So here, the vertical analysis part, you can see that is the structure, the balance structure of a company. So the cash amount out of a total, the asset out of a total asset, is now reduced by 12%. That means that the company now use more cash in 2020 than 2019, right? And then what about the total non-current asset part? Non-current asset part, okay, in opposite to the cash available portion, they spend more money into this non-current asset part, right? It shows the 56% out of the total, right? And then how about this? How about this? And the term debt, oh, they definitely has been increased. They increased the term debt. The total portion of total liability out of total the shareholder the total liability and shareholders equity has been increased from 37% to 80% because their term debt has been increased, right? And then it proves that how it has been increased or decreased by horizontal analysis between 2 years. Okay, so the cash has been decreased, but the marketable securities they invested in increased, but the overall the current asset has been decreased, and then non-current asset, the current asset also non-current asset also decreased, but their liability also decreased, but the total liability has been because their non-current asset part, non-current liability part, term debt has been increased, blah blah. Okay, and then total liability and shareholders equity decreased. Okay, that shows just increasing and decreasing, but we want to know why those accounts has been decreased and how those accounts has been decreased. You need to now jump into the analysis part on the 10K. On the 10K, 10K includes every clues and informations. So financial statement and supplementary data, when you take a look at this, we use those financial statements or all those financial statements, and then here we go, notes to consolidate financial statements. All this information, notes, summary of significant accounting policies, and then blah 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 blah, earnings per shares. Okay, PP&E. Now you found why their PP&E account. PP&E account. Where is the PP&E? PP&E account has been reduced, or their marketable securities has been reduced, but the other non-current asset has been increased significantly. You can find here on the notes. Okay, on the notes. Notes include all the reasonings and the whys on the balance sheet and income statement, as well as shareholders' equity and cash flow statement. So if you take a look at non-marketable securities, okay, the 2 years has been increased or decreased, and why, you can just read and then interpret and use your own word, and then just write down on the Word format, Word file. Also, it shows account receivable has been changed, blah blah blah. You can just read why, all this information there. And then also you can just read the debt part, because we discussed why their debt has been increased or decreased. Term debt has been increased, and why they actually issue more debt. You can read this. Well, shareholders' equity, their shares repurchase program, you can just analyze this part so that you can cover the main changes in the consolidated statement of shareholders' equity part. Okay, that's it. And then, the cash flow statement analysis, as we discussed, you can just focus on the operating activities or investing activities, the financing activities. For example, operating activities has been significantly improved with $80 billion. They generate the operating cash by more than $10 billion this year because of blah blah blah. You can find why they has been increased. The accounts receivable or what is the reason? You can find the main point there. Or the cash generated investing activities comparing 2019, the investing part. That is the cash used. Why? Because maybe this purchase of marketable securities. They purchased a lot of marketable securities. That's why it is very low. Okay. Likewise, you can analyze by reading the 10K of each 10K on the notes part. On the notes part, you can define the many reasons. Okay. Okay. Then for the ratio part, see you in the next video clip, guys. Bye bye.